And let's clear up the old block since we talked about that.
Yeah.
You can't find, I give $1 million to anybody that you can find on old block to say I checked in. This how the whole story went. We was in Chicago for the big 3. We went out, we got fucked up, we was back in the hotel gambling and playing cards in the lobby. Will Bynum is from Chicago. He has another dude from Chicago. My drunk ass says, let's go to old block.
I mean, that's not a normal for you, though.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not a reach for you.
No, and it wasn't surprising to nobody that was there.
Especially
and Will was like, you for real? I'm like, yeah, dog, let's go. They knew somebody there. They called him, told us we could pull up. I pulled up, rolled some with him, smoked with a couple of them. There's one little dude, shout out Ty. I don't know what he got going on. I'm going to tell you a story about Ty. As soon as I got out there, that little stuck, you know what I'm saying, got right on my hip. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Young, you know, to the point where
if something happened to him, it's happening to me.
Bro, he just stuck to me. You know what I'm saying? Gave him my roll, me and him smoking together. So I'm out there shooting basketball, shooting the ball.
Oh, you jury
5 in the morning.
Yes.
Like I'm in PA. Ain't no checking in. I pulled up on the youngins. You see what I'm saying? But look, I'm out there chilling, da-da-da, so bam. Have a good time, how the burn off. The young Ty, stay in touch with him. Ends up getting shot. Who you think sending the money? I don't know this little from nothing. I'm just a solid nigga.
Yeah.
Sending the money to, ask his sister, ask his mama, ask his daddy. Sending the money, taking care of, you know what I'm saying? He ended up getting into some trouble in jail. Well, I don't know the situation. So those type of situations where I don't know if you get, I got to back away from that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not my obligation to help you, but in that type of shit, I got to back away because I don't want to be nowhere involved. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. But shout out to Ty, man. I was showing, it was a cool little nigga. I hope he doing good, but I showed him a lot of love, and I'm glad I went out there because I was able to put some game into him, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying? I was able to help him and his family a little bit during the tough time. That was my purpose for going to O Block. Because God knew this young man was finna go through something and he needed somebody to give him a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I went to O Block, bro.
And it's the first time you just spoke on it.
The problem is, everybody can't go. That's the problem. 5 can go. We can't just pull up like that, so we gotta hate on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to O Block, man. I'm glad I was able to tell that story, man. And I'm glad I pulled up. Shout out to Will Bynum and everybody else who made that happen, man. I might be in another ghetto and pull up on y'all.
Just like that. Yeah. I never heard the check-in part.
Yeah.
I was just tripping because I'm like, man, this thing crazy. Yeah. It only look crazy because it's on TV. Yeah. But if they know you, that's what you want to do.
But you know, Mike D, like with me too, like when I go places and it's that I love, I do check in.
Okay, so let me just stop this video real fast because, you know, Steven Jackson, he decided to pull up to the O Block, and that clip went viral. And after that, it's been going viral every now and then for the past year. And a lot of trolls have been calling out Steven Jackson for pulling up to the hood because he's almost 50 years old. And he's also a multi-millionaire. So they're asking, why are you pulling up to the hood when you're a millionaire? You know? So let's get back to the clip.
I call my partner. I ain't checking in for protection.
Yeah,
I'm checking in to let a nigga know that's in the state that I love that I'm in your state. Let's link up. I don't need no protection. But that's out of respect. That ain't out of, you know, that ain't out of being fear and like no. I would want if a in Port Arthur and he know I'm there.
Man,
nigga, if you don't call me,
I'm gonna be disrespected. Feel disrespected.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's how every should feel. If I'm in Cali and I don't call Boulevard a term across the street, I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? And that's the real nigga code. I'm under the old law. You know what I'm saying? And that's we in the generation where they don't understand that. Yeah. A lot of y'all be in O Block pulling up, taking pictures. Where we at?
Tell them how they coming.
We're in the middle of it. What do you mean? Y'all pull up and take pictures and y'all not allowed to.
They sneak.
And one thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in.
Checking in. What'd you say?
I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the middle of O Block.
Where you at?
You see the hoop?
Where you at?
I'm in the middle of O Block. Listen, man.
The middle is bitch where the people's be, you know what I'm saying? Where the real people's be, man.
You can't pay for. No rap cap. You can't pay for. You mean? We really out here. O Block, Chi-Town. Rest in peace, King Vaughn. We in the middle of O Block, ain't we?
64.
Quit playing, man.
I'm everywhere, you never there.
Hey, the way I reach the people is a lot different than what y'all used to, probably. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot different than what y'all used to. I'm from it. So I can go there, smoke my weed, but still be black and proud. Still leave with a message of what they can be and what's out there. Whatever y'all don't see and y'all want, y'all can go get it. You know what I'm saying? Where you are right now is not your final destination, bro. This is temporary. You can get up out of this. What the world think you in, you can get up out of it. And I'm living proof. So I ain't your typical activist. I don't call myself an activist. I'm a real one that know how to connect with my people and love being around my people.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So first of all, I want to thank y'all so much for tapping into my channel. I appreciate y'all. And the clip of the show, y'all, that was Steven Jackson. And he was responding back to all the trolls that have been trolling him for being a grown man and pulling up to the O Block in Chicago. And he said that, I remember when he first was speaking about this, he said that the reason why he decided to pull up was because he wanted to show people that O Block was a good place to live in. And Steven Jackson is not the only one who has pulled up to O Block. For example, we got Soulja Boy and other rappers as well. I think that it became popular to go there after King Von's demise, when he was deleted. That's when people, they wanted to go to O Block and basically pay homage and also show people that they were tough and that they could go to O Block even though they were famous. And Steven Jackson, he pulled up to the O Block with all his jewelry to show people that he's about it, according to himself. And I understand why some people will actually call him out, because at the end of the day, I think he's 48 or maybe 45, and he's basically trying to show people that he's hood, but he's a multi-millionaire, and that is why I think that it was a wrong decision to pull up to the O Block. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.